Welcome to your EDUC 344 Instructional Technology course overview. It's really important for you to go through this entire video, as this will provide you a full overview of the classroom environment and your expectations as well. So when you enter the online classroom environment, you will always be defaulted to the announcements section. Any new announcements will be right under this announcements piece here. And then after you review the announcements, typically you will go to your course modules. So we'll start from the top in the general information section. The left-hand side has a lot of information for you. So here you'll see your announcements. You also have your course syllabus. If you click that link, that will take you to the course syllabus. I will make updates on this document. So make sure that if you do download it, you are checking it periodically. And I do send out announcements if changes have been made to the syllabus. So just be mindful of that. You will have to re-download it if I have to make changes during the semester. My information is here, posted here. My work number that is listed is my Google Voice number. You are free to contact me on my Google Voice number. I do ask that you do not contact me after 5 o'clock, Monday through Thursday, and then after 4 o'clock on Friday, and I will not respond on the weekends. The academic calendar link just takes you to the university academic calendars. It's your responsibility to know due dates and things of that nature and important university dates. So make sure that you always take a glance at that academic calendar. Weekly attendance will just show your attendance. I will take attendance for you. Please listen to this. So you have to log into the Blackboard classroom environment by noon on Tuesday. So all of new lessons for the week will be released by 10 a.m. on Monday. You have from 10 a.m. on Monday to noon on Tuesday to simply log in. I'm not asking you to complete any work. I just want you to log in, and I will take attendance after 1 o'clock on Tuesday of each week. So I'm going to go back into the syllabus to point out something that is important before we move on. There is a no-show period. So after week 2, if you do not participate and there's no attendance on week 2, by week 2, then I will mark you as a no-show. And I do not allow students back in the class once they're marked no-show. So be mindful of that. And then also I wanted to point out that the early alert period is typically between weeks 2 and 4. If you miss 2 assignments and or miss 2 or more classes, so basically if you don't have attendance, then I will post an early alert for you, and I'm very diligent about that. Typically, I try to give you 1 or 2 opportunities and communicate with you via email. If you've missed class or something has happened, you need to communicate that with me. Like I said, this is an online class, so it's not like I'm seeing you in person to have those conversations. You're more than welcome to drop by my office. My office number is EH100. You can stop by there anytime. I'm on the EH first floor, the office next to the elevator. So let's continue looking through our online classroom. Weekly attendance, like I said, I'll take attendance for you. This is just a link for you to monitor your attendance. And then check your grades. It will take you to your grade book. And you will see there are a few assignments posted here. You'll see your grades, what your grade is, and so on and so forth. That's so you can keep track. Due dates link takes you to the Blackboard calendar. So with the Blackboard calendar, the good thing about that is your due dates are posted in the Blackboard calendar. So as you can see, some assignments are posted here. You can download the Blackboard calendar to your, you can embed that to your university Outlook calendar or a Google calendar or so on and so forth by simply clicking, scroll to the bottom, click Get External Calendar Link. You'll take this external calendar link here. You want to copy it, and then you're going to paste it. And what it does is create a link for you, and then you will open this link, and then you'll attach it to your calendar. And you'll just follow the prompts to attach those that information to your calendar. You only have to do that one time. And then after you complete it that one time, then the calendar should automatically update for you. If it doesn't, let me know. And I will check into why it's not automatically updating. But due dates are your responsibility. They're posted here for you. There's an actual link that says due dates so that you can track your due dates. And I will also post in the syllabus. I'm still working on the syllabus before the school year, but I'll also post a due dates running tab of assignments for you so that you just have assignments and due dates in a section of the syllabus, so you're aware of that. And then you have a virtual meeting link. The virtual meeting link, when you click it, you will see an option for meetings. Right now, it'll probably show you can schedule a meeting with me, or you can join during office hours. And here it'll show office hours, my office hours availability for that day. This is only for virtual meetings. Outside of virtual meetings, as you will see in the announcement, I have an open door policy. If I am in the office and I am not in a meeting, you are free to come in the office to meet with me at any time. Outside of that, I only on virtually I only meet with students during scheduled appointments or during office hours. But like I said, you're more than welcome to schedule a meeting at any time. So next, we'll move into our weekly modules. The weekly lesson modules, it's exactly that, and we'll go into that in a second. But there's also a weekly assignment question section. And what you will do is you'll click the link and it says weekly assignment questions, and it takes you to a thread. If you have a question for the week, I ask that you go into this, type in the week assignment, and then type in the assignment name. And then you can provide your question here. The good thing about this is you can also post your question anonymously. And I say, if you have a question, to go ahead and post it here, because you never know if another student has that same question. Like I said, this is an asynchronous class. So sometimes students may have questions. And because you're not in groups or you're not in person seeing each other, you guys may all have the same question. We can post it here. Or if you found out something or discovered something while doing a lesson, you can also post that information there. Just keep this as kind of a communication repository. That way we're all updated on any questions that you guys may have or any changes that may happen. The good thing about this is that you can subscribe to the thread. So you want to I'm going to unsubscribe. So you want to click subscribe here, and then it will subscribe. And what will end up happening is anytime someone creates a thread and posts here for assignment questions, you will get an email, and the email will just take you to a link. It'll say anonymous posted here, or Sabrina posted in Blackboard, and you can click the link to see what the question or the prompt is, or so on and so forth. Now, let's dig into our weekly lesson modules. So your weekly lesson modules will be listed week whatever, and then the course. So here we have week 1 course overview. When you click that, typically there only be one module, but because this is the start of class, you have two. You have a course overview, and it lists what content will be in there. And then you have your week 1 introduction to instructional technology. And then there's content listed there as well. Your modules, when you click on them, they typically look like this. You'll have your learning objectives first, and then you'll have this ISTE standards for educators that align with the lesson. And then you'll begin your content. So whether it's a link, a web link, or other content, that information will go through, and you can just kind of scroll through. If there are web links, typically they'll open automatically in a separate page, but any content that is in the module, you are responsible for that content. You'll go through your weekly module, and then typically at the end of the module is the assignment with the instructions. And so you'll just read through that. Make sure you read through all the instructions. If there's a rubric attached, you'll see the rubric. Make sure you review the content of the rubric. Um, typically, I always recommend for students to attempt to get to reach for meets requirements, but stretch for that exceeds requirements. Typically, the exceeds requirements is extra credit in the rubric. So anything higher than meets requirements is typically extra credit for you as the student, because that means you've gone above and beyond the work and the scope of the assignment. So once you submit your work, you'll be done with that module for the week. Typically, your first time going into the module, I'll have it set up so that you have to go through the entire module by typically Tuesday or Wednesday. Then I'll release that so that you can go anywhere in the module. That way, if you just need to go in, you've gone through all the content, you need to just go to the assignment. You can just go straight to the assignment to continue working on the assignment. Now, one of the things that I will point out, this assignment that is posted, and this should be week one assignment two. I'll make that correction. This assignment that is posted here, the infographic assignment, is a project. So projects you typically get about 2 weeks to complete projects. Weekly assignments, you'll have 1 week to complete the weekly assignment. So the module will open on Monday and the assignment will be due by 11:59 on the following on Monday. The module will open on Monday and the assignment will be due by 11:59 on Sunday. That's for all assignments. You get a lot of time to complete your work. I do not allow late assignments unless there's a unique reason why you have missed that assignment and you need to communicate with me. In the syllabus, it says within 3 days of missed work. However, if you're sick or something like that, it's understandable if you cannot communicate with me within those 3 days. But once you're feeling better, you need to communicate, or if something happened or whatever the case may be, you need to communicate. Just as a side note, athletes, work is released in time enough for you to be able to complete it, and it's open. So there's really no excuse for you needing extra time. But we can discuss that on a case-by-case basis. So please keep that in mind. This is your entire Blackboard classroom. You will see, I will also add a section for resources just in case we need additional resources. I'll probably add some of the ISTE standards for educators and ISTE standards for students there for you so that you have some content to reference for that as we go along. But I'm looking forward to a great semester. This is your overview. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I look forward to a great semester. Thank you.